league, and we do have some records on the horizon for the King in his 24th season. A chance to move into fourth in assists all time. He needs 76 to pass Jay Kidd. 29 steals shy of passing the glove. Gary Payton for the fifth most on that list, which leads us to a very special LeBron edition of Full Court Press. Y'all ready? Okay, let's begin with senior writer Anthony Slater, who covers the Warriors. What's the latest on their pursuit of LeBron, Slater?
Yeah, they continue to get indications that they're on LeBron James' short list, but, you know, I'm hearing a growing belief from them that they don't necessarily believe they're at the top of that short list. And, you know, if they're not able to get LeBron done, you're looking at a roster that probably is going to remain relatively stable. They've re-signed Melton, Porzingis, Horford, Draymond Green is likely back. But you do have people around the league wondering, looking at the Warriors' draft ammo, looking at the way they strategically structured Kristaps Porzingis' contract so it can be traded, and wondering if they can execute a trade that could maybe lure LeBron James.
Yeah, that's Anthony Davis' question of it all. All right, Jamal Collier covers the Cavs. Jamal, what are Cleveland's plans to lure James back home for that third and final chapter?
Well, there is interest in that third reunion with LeBron James, but the Cavs also have some roster things to figure out. James Harden opted out of his deal last year. There's still an expectation that they're going to re-sign him to some kind of multi-year deal. But the Cavs were over the second apron last year, Hannah, which means they only have the vet minimum to offer LeBron at the moment. That's why they've been canvassing the league for a potential trade for guys like Max Strus or Dennis Schroeder to potentially offload some salary. The Cavs have got to hope, if happiness is going to be the driver for LeBron in this decision, that home is ultimately going to be where the heart is.
Also, of course, played in South Beach. Wendy, what's the best path to get him back there?
Well, you could have Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's their big offseason move as part of the pitch, but you know, they really need to fill out their roster first. They did get a nice signing with Tim Hardaway, but you'd want to have LeBron know exactly what his role was going to be. They're a little bit heavy in their front court right now. So get some guys on their roster at minimums that would appeal to LeBron and then pitch again. To be honest with you, I don't love Miami's fit for LeBron. I think they would be further back in the pack. I know that he was there before, but I'm not going to make a strong case here because I don't think they've got the strongest case.
I agree.
You know who's Perk seconds that. Okay. You know who seems to be kind of moving up in the pack now? It's the Sixers. We just heard Shams reference them for the first time. They trade for Jaylen Brown. We have this very interesting post, too. Okay, so the brother of the new Sixers GM, Mike Gansey, with an emoji next to a throwback photo of LeBron and Gansey in high school.
Shout out to the plain dealer team from 2000.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. Gansey was runner-up to LeBron for Ohio's Mr. Basketball Award. I don't know if that's like we're drawing like too many parallels.
It's a cool
here,
photo.
But why not?
It's a cool photo.
Yeah.
But he won a ring with Gansey.
Yeah. There you go. Does Gansey and the Sixers, do they have another move here to entice LeBron? Like, what does this look like now?
Well, all week, Brian Windhorst has said, go make a move, right? Go make a move if you want to entice LeBron James to come. And what Philadelphia did yesterday was they swapped out a 36-year-old and Paul George, as we can show on the 3D lineup, for a 29-year-old James Harden. And when you look at it, and they also signed Dean Wade, and they signed Anthony Simons today. Is that the move? Is that the move?
Is that enough?
Well, is that the move?
Is this lineup enough?
So a key factor in any sort of Philadelphia pursuit of LeBron is Tyrese Maxey. That is not only because of his talent, which is awesome, but he's a Clutch. He's one of Clutch's core clients. He's basically part of LeBron's extended family. So you would not only have Jaylen Brown as the addition, you would have Tyrese Maxey as your drawing card.
So wait, so can you explain that? So Rich Paul, Tyrese Maxey, what do you mean that he's key? You mean like a conversation between the two? The recruiting of LeBron?
There's a long-standing relationship between Tyrese Maxey and LeBron because of Clutch.
Right.
Like, they recruited Tyrese Maxey out of college. They've nurtured them together. They've been to many events together. Joel Embiid also won a gold medal with LeBron, and the 24 Paris team definitely has some closeness to it. I've been talking all week about how Steph Curry could be a drawing card for him. So there's that connection too. But the connection to Philly is Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey and the Clutch connection, that would be where you would make your recruitment. And then obviously the Jaylen Brown move is a statement that we can win the Eastern Conference.
The city of brotherly love has finally found their brother in Jaylen Brown. And the process is finally processing. and it's still going to process. The first domino to fall was getting Daryl Morey out of there. Okay, they got that part. Now you got Bob Myers overseeing everything. Also, to highlight that Rich Paul and Josh Harris are pretty damn cool as well.
That's the owner.
And if you're LeBron James and you see these moves, these powerful moves, and a little bit of popular moves that are being made, this becomes eye candy. This is one of the most polarizing franchises in sports. It's a huge market. They've been they've been dying.
They were embarrassed.
Yeah.
They were embarrassed by the Knicks in the playoffs.
They were, but
Absolutely embarrassed.
But Hannah, they've been dying to make a legit finals run. Like, for you to go to that city, do you understand, Brian, what that would do even more for your legacy, as if you need any more enhancement?
Yeah, Philly hasn't been to the conference finals in 30 years.
Since they went to the NBA Finals.
You know, and they did get beat by the Knicks pretty bad, which a lot of people did.
But in an arena filled with the Knicks fans.
But apparently they dropped the dagger in what was left of the Celtics. So I will say they did some damage.
Exactly. I was truly hoping that we could retire the phrase "the process." Can we? Can we please retire that phrase? You said we're still processing.
But Hannah, I don't think the process ever started. They tried to get it started with Ben Simmons, and then they moved on to Paul George. So at least it's starting to process a little bit right now.
Listen, the Knicks won for the first time in 53 years. They have not won a title since 1983.
God bless America.
Last word here, Bobby?
Well, we're going to do it in the next segment. How about that? Where do they stack up in the Eastern Conference?
Oh, Bobby with a tease. Thank you very much. Man, you're stealing my gig here. But come on, for LeBron to announce he was joining the Lakers.
Yeah, we kind of felt like that one was coming quickly.
Yeah. It's not coming in 16 hours. We know that. Shams Charania, I guess nobody really knows what's going to happen here, but can you lay out the process by which LeBron will be making his decision this time around?
Hey, now LeBron James right now is in Ohio spending family time, getting back to the golf course after making his decision to leave the Lakers on Tuesday. And so the priorities for him with his next team are clear, which is finding a team that he feels gives him a chance to compete at the highest of levels. He wants to play meaningful basketball and be a championship threat with whatever team he's on. That is what quantifies as happiness for him. This is not going to be a financially driven decision, which means, though, that if you're a team with a minimum, a exception, salary cap, whatever you have to offer LeBron James, if you can offer him a chance to contend and compete, you are going to be calling his agent, Rich Paul, and trying to get a pitch and a proposal in front of him, which is exactly what started with about a dozen teams at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday night. But when I talk to teams around the league, 3 organizations really stand out in this pursuit: the Warriors, the Cavaliers, and the Miami Heat. So now LeBron James, who's in no rush, will take his time to figure out whether it's among those 3 teams or an outlier team that develops.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if somebody comes in, swoops in, and makes an offer that he can't refuse. Shams, thank you so much. We thought we would play around with these pitches a little bit. So okay, Perk, you want him to go to Golden State. So pretend like you're talking to your close personal friend, Rich Paul, who we know you have on speed dial.
Yeah, you call him
and give who's not returning.
We talked that out. We talked that out. We hashed that out.
So give us a pitch for Golden State.
Hannah, you know, sometimes I'm unpredictable when it comes to even us in our show. I go off cue.
You sure do.
And yesterday we had a 3-hour show. Wendy said some things. I got a chance to get a good night rest, and I woke up, and when I get to thinking, like it's not a good thing for everybody, you know. It's a great thing for the basketball world. And when I'm thinking about this whole LeBron situation, to me, this period right here, him taking his time, is actually him giving the Cavaliers some grace and a period to get aggressive. And he's saying, you know what? I'm trying to give you guys a fair shot. I want to be here. I'm playing golf here. I done took a photo with me rubbing my feet together by the poolside. My family is down here. Now, Rich is going to do his job. Rich Paul is going to do his job of searching the market and seeing. But I feel like in my heart, LeBron James want to be home. but he's not going to be home if this roster is put together the way that it is and what we saw last year. And Wendy, when you made that Jaylen Brown pitch, and it made so much sense. Now, I'm telling you, this is not coming from sources. This is my own personal opinion. I really feel this in my soul that LeBron James is waiting to see if the Cavs are really going to do something so that he could say, I'm coming home.
All right. Is there a team, though? You know, there's a possibility somebody else could come in, and I'm just wondering, is there a team that we're not talking about that Shams didn't mention that we're not thinking about?
In Akron these days of the year in late June, you can play golf till 10 o'clock at night. It stays light very late.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
But you're still in Akron.
Summertime.
If you don't like Akron in June, you ain't going to like it. So I got a confession, Hannah. I've been thinking for 9 months about LeBron playing for the Denver Nuggets.
For 9 months?
I refused to talk about it during the season, but I just thought, as soon as they didn't extend LeBron last year, and they extended Luka, and I kind of knew it was probably going to come to an end. I thought about the Denver Nuggets.
Why?
Because him and by the way, when they play them this year, LeBron was extra nice to Jokic during the year. I mean, I know how to read that stuff. I don't think he actually thought he was necessarily going to go there, but he just wanted to have the door open. Because if I was thinking about it for 9 months, I guarantee LeBron was thinking about his options.
Yeah, but why does it make sense to you?
Because him alongside Jokic is an incredibly perfect fit. They're so intelligent, the way they see the game. And here's the thing. It was all predicated on him taking less money. I was never, ever going to allow myself to think about him going to a team, whether it was Cleveland or Golden State, for less money until I heard specifically from the LeBron operation that he was willing to take less money. So now that he has done that, I will open the window. And I think Denver absolutely should get in front of him or get in front of Rich Paul and make their pitch. I do not think they are the leaders in the clubhouse. I think Shams is right. It is those three teams. But Denver would be very compelling. It is a reasonable flight to L.A. It is a reasonable flight to see his son play basketball. Denver should just shoot their shot.
It's really fun to think about. And speaking of, I mean, there's got to be another team, Spears, that you have in mind here.
The Western Conference champions, the San Antonio Spurs. Wemby, the guy he's going to ultimately pass the torch to. He want wine, go drink with Pop. You go drink with Pop. Let's just go and think we could go into the past and put LeBron James on the Spurs in the finals. Who wins?
Yeah, there you go.
He would have got them to the finish line. They wouldn't have blown those leads. He's like a baseball closer. He would get it done. So I'm curious to see what he would be like. If he wants to win a championship, the Spurs is the best option.
Listen, you got a ready-made team on the floor, right? If he wants to play meaningful basketball, you know you can't do that in San Antonio. All right, come on, put him out east, though. We got the Eastern Conference is deep. There's a lot of opportunity there.
And
Give me
another team like Cleveland has history with the Miami Heat. Of course, we know 4 straight finals appearances, the 2 championships. Eric Spoelstra might be the best coach in today's NBA. But think about the actual role he will play on the basketball court. He would be able to have the ball in his hands a lot, much the same way he was energized in the playoffs when Luka and Austin were hurt and the ball was back in his hands. He would get to do this in Miami. He's playing with those 2 big men. Also, he remains 41 years old, year 23, the best transition player in today's NBA. And guess what? Bam and Giannis are going to get steals and deflections and long rebounds and kick it ahead to LeBron. And he gets to be that freight train going down the lane to score in front of the fan base that already is appreciated that guy for 4 years of his prime.
Oh, my gosh. This is such a fun game we're playing. Yeah, what? At minus 250, we have the Warriors as the clear favorite. His former teams that he won titles with are next. The Cavs at a plus 170. The Heat are at 8-1. The Spurs, the Knicks, the Pistons, the Mavs all made the short list as possible destinations. So you know what this calls for? The one and only Big Perks. Big list of destinations for the King.
I think it's time for Big Perks, Big List.
Damn it, it's not your list. It's Big Perks list. There's actually rules to this, okay? You will speak when spoken to. Give me some energy. Bam. That's it. Bam! 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 Put it up there. It's not your list. It's mine.
Okay.
Hello, world. Hey, look, it's nothing more than I enjoy than looking at a Magic Johnson tweet, okay? But on a day like today, when we're talking about the biggest story in free agency, damn it, it's time for a Big Perks, big list of LeBron's destination. Where's the king headed? Now, Hannah, Dave,
Yes,
this is your first time participating in it.
Yeah, we got to
There's only one rule. You go bring the energy that's needed. Otherwise, you will not be invited back.
I thought it was
and
speak when spoken
so Wendy, because you're a vet in this game, I want you to crank me off at number 5. So,
Bam!
there you go. Put it up there. The Knicks.
So
Hey,
you're
the
recovering
Knicks.
from that. Sit
Why
that
not?
question.
If it's not about money and it's about happiness, why not go and join Big Body Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns in the Mecca, the NBA champions? Go over there. You can make up money outside of basketball. Trust and believe me. Ask Jalen Brunson. That's why he took a pay cut. Janae,
Yes.
walk your behind up there.
Okay,
girl.
okay.
Give me the
Wendy,
energy that I
didn't
need for
think
this list.
Should I do it Wendy style? Bam.
Oh, okay, cool. The Miami Heat. And I know it's been some beef
Oh, pun
there
intended, bam.
between him and Pat Riley over cookies. Eric Spoelstra had to call him out. I get all that, but time heals wounds. They just got Giannis. They got Bam. Andrew Wiggins is going to return back. All of a sudden, you add LeBron James, and he addresses the problem at the perimeter as a guy that can go and get his and create for others. That's the Miami Heat coming in at number 4. Dave, where you at now? I need your energy.
Perk, you told me there's nothing more you like more than a Magic Johnson tweet?
Yeah.
I thought you mean nothing more you like than your next meal.
Oh.
Okay. Bam! Bam! Bam!
Damn,
You
man.
supposed to be my boy. You supposed to be my boy. But put it up there.
Yeah,
The Minnesota Timberwolves. Hey, why not? You got Ant-Man, you got LaMelo, you got new ownership. I know A-Rod is not afraid of ruffling the feathers. I know he's not afraid of bringing another superstar into the mix. If it's not about money, I get it. It gets cold in Minnesota. But LeBron James absolutely make the Minnesota Timberwolves a real legit title contender. Bobby, where you at for number 2? You know how we bring it? That's the energy I like. I'm not Jaylen Brown. I'm your friend. Listen, the Cleveland Cavaliers, a storybook ending. Bring your ass back to the crib. You know where it all started. Remember when you took my McDonald's All-American trophy in 2003? We was in Cleveland. Damn it, you got drafted there. You had one of the greatest championships ever, being down 3-1. Go back home and not only get the roses and flowers that you deserve, but you actually have a shot at winning the NBA championship. And at number 1, Hannah.
Yeah, let's go, Hannah.
I need your energy. Same energy you've been bringing all year long. That's what you do.
Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Bam!
Put it up there, damn it. The Warriors. Green eyes, Steph Curry and LeBron James. That is must-see TV. Do you know if those two guys are on the team together, they're going to get 82 national televised games? Yes. By the way, they're going to have the most championship experience out of any other team in the NBA. And I get it. They're going to be senior citizens, but it's going to bring life back to them. And Steve Kerr wants to win now. So, again, this is not your list, and I love Magic Johnson tweets, but nothing is better than the Big Perks list on a day like today when the GOAT of basketball announces that he's stepping into free agency.
Bobby, which one of these are actually possible?
1, 2, and 4.
Okay.
1, 2, and 4.
But I know it's Perk's list. I would take Minnesota out and replace it with Denver.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. Anybody else?
I will say this. Points for creativity in Minnesota. Remember, he played with Ant on the Paris Olympic team.
Okay.
So
Does any team need him more?
Didn't you play with LeBron in Northern California back when you were in high school?
Hey, Dave, that's broke the rules, man. You're not supposed to say that.
Janae, what's your favorite? What's your favorite, Janae?
I kind of like the Golden State. I like the Avengers assembling. I like the Last Stand. I'm going with number 1, Perk.
To Bobby's point, if I were Denver, I would try to get a meeting. He has a long relationship with Josh Kroenke, the owner of the Nuggets. And they're pretty close in age, too.
All right.
Well, it's true. It's true.
That was a bam right there. All right, coming up, find out how the Warriors front office reacted to this latest LeBron James news. And whoa.